So, welcome back to Alliance War. This is War 3 in Season 44. We are up against Jedi Assassins. Have four fights this war, just like the past two. Pretty straightforward, running path 2 in Section 1, and then jumping over to path 6 in Section 2. For this war, bringing in Silk and Shuri. They each have one fight, and OG Ironman with two fights in Section 2. First fight up is Shuri versus Attuma. Pretty straightforward fight here. I'm going to go ahead and I am recording this off my phone, so it's not going to look exactly the way I want it to, but it should work good enough. So for this fight, you know, not having to worry about these nodes a whole lot. He's got that drip feed, placebo, roll with the punches, and shatter, none of which are going to be in play during this fight. Whole thing with this is I don't want to parry him too often, and with Shuri, it's just going to be bait heavies, 5-hit combo, beta heavy, 5-hit combo, get him to throw a special. I'll throw my special ones, rinse, repeat the whole way through the fight. Like I said, this is only one fight for Shuri. Whole goal, whole process, whole method in this fight is just to finish with full attack bonus. Shuri is, does enough damage. It's going to be a quick enough fight. The only thing that's going to cause me any issues is if I do push into a special 2 and I end up, eating it in the face. So, first special 1, bait out his special 1. Very easy to evade his special 1. I think I do get a couple parries in there accidentally. And there we go. So special 1, late on the counter there, and that's part of my nerves. First fight coming into a war, just is the way it is. I tend to either get hit or get late on a counter somewhere along the lines in war. And get him through another special 1 and finish him off. All right, next fight up is going to be Silk versus Wong. Similar fight, she's a global attacker against a global defender. So, I'm going to put the withers on them and things like that. So it's not going to be a rough fight. I don't have to worry about most of the nodes that are on here because of the global. The combat deja vu prowess or placebo, nullify countdown, sugar pill, all those, not that big of a concern. What I'm going for here with this is just, parry, 5-hit or 4-hit combo into heavy with Silk until we get close to our special 2. Only thing to look out for is if he does throw a heavy attack, he's going to go unstoppable for a brief second, just to kind of not counter in on that. Prefer on this if I can get him to throw special 1s. It's a lot easier to evade and get out of the way of. But if he gets to a special 2, I'm going to let Silk kind of drive the boat and just kind of let her do her evade. And here we go. We're going to do 4-hit combo into heavy, canceling out into special 2, and finish that off. What I like to do, let's look at that again. That last little bit of the special 2 to me is so satisfying. So you get there, and there's 10K, and then that 40K burst. Typically it's a little bit higher when I can go, cancel from that first heavy into my striker, into 4 more hits, and then into the special 2. That is one of the most satisfying things and combos I think that I've come across in the game, and just really kind of love using her in that. So for these next fights up, this is path 6 in section 2. Going up against a couple mutants. OG Ironman is so powerful against mutants that gain prowess now. It almost makes these fights a little too easy. I say that, but I am always worried whenever I fight an alliance war. This one has the prowess built up unblockable. So just want to make sure that I am using my special 1s with OG Iron Man to remove the prowess. I'm actually going to throw on a power start 1 so that it carries through for these 2 fights, just so I can get that initial, parry, 5-hit combo, remove any prowess they have, and just kind of keep that going, throughout the fight. Throw my special 1s as often as I can. With Bishop here, my goal is to push him to his special 2. If he throws a special 1, great. OG Iron Man is incinerate immune as long as he's got his armors up. I'm not going to worry about it if he does. I would prefer him to throw special 2. Just for this fight, I'm just trying to keep that chip damage, as much of it off as I can. Iron Man has so much armor that he builds up. Even blocking the specials isn't much. I just don't want to heal. So let's go ahead and kind of go through this fight now. And you'll see, with these two fights, I think I spend more time staring at the nodes and getting ready than the fights themselves actually take, which I like. Like I said, OG Iron Man has become, very, 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 very powerful from what he used to be. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that initial prowess. And this is I think it was a 7-star rank 2. I forgot to check. So there we go. We, kind of push him to a special 2. We'll throw our special 1 just to make sure he has no prowess. Get the armor breaks on there. Dex out of the special 2. And look at that. 20k mediums, 12k lights. He does throw a special 1 here. You can see that, even that, I think the chip damage, took me down 1%. And, I think we go into Striker here. We do. And then finish him off. Nice little 21k crit on that medium attack there to finish him. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that fight was, 45 seconds, something like that. So I definitely spent more time in the loading screen. And this one, just a rank 4, I believe, or is this? Sorry, rank 1, 7-star Sauron. So, once again, same plan going in here. Power Start 1 still on. That little pause there is just me getting my head ready for the fight. Power Start 1, throw the special, remove his prowess, rinse, repeat. If he does go unblockable, which he does right there, he gets that ready. If he does throw a special 1 when it's unblockable, Iron Man can handle that as well. If I don't hit the dex, I can always just block it. And there you go, look at that, 28k mediums. It is just over already. So that's a 25-second fight, more or less. Pretty quick, pretty easy war, for me at least. I appreciate that. I like the planners when they kind of take pity on me and, give me that. I will go on to say we did end up winning this war, which was great. It was our, unfortunately our first one of the season, but it was nice to kind of get that win, kind of get our juices back flowing. We had a much better war as far as deaths go. So far this season, through 3 wars, 12 fights, 12 full attack bonuses. So very, very nice start for my season. Much better than, the past couple. I like this new map. I like the way it's laid out. It has helped, at least this season, with the amount of boosts I've had to use. It's been nice just to have to use 1 set of boosts. We're working much better, I think, as a battle group, communicating now that we're kind of used to this map and how it flows, than we have before, in last season when we had the old map and, this new format for the 48-hour attack phase. I was boosting 2, 3, 4 times a war to clear 5 or 6 fights. So, very, very happy, very pleased with how this war went, and we'll see you in the next one.